This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Well, the baby signed to Interscope, still sold under 10,000 the first week. He only sold about 8,000 units. And that doesn't even make sense. And it shows you that if the label doesn't get behind you anymore and promote you, you ain't selling. You ain't selling. And these people haven't built fan bases that are loyal to them. You know, if the baby is being marketed to you, he sells a lot more. They're pushing women now. They're pushing Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Lotto. And Lotto doesn't even sell that much. Ice Spice doesn't even sell that much. But I'm just saying, there's a big shift going on in the music industry. It's apparent they're not spending money on marketing. It's just you sell what you're going to sell. I don't even know how they even are going to break even on this album, to be honest with you. They say it's a mixtape. Whatever you want to call it to make it safe. But the baby didn't even push it hard enough himself like he usually does. So not a good move. Akademiks goes back and forth with ATL Jacob because ATL Jacob has been shading Cardi B with the whole Offset mess, right? So Akademiks had talked about it. Then he says, "Hey, little bro, Akademiks, you sound dumb. You can have an opinion because you're a producer. What you think you got me here? I got an opinion about every song I work on." This might have been about the song with Future and what's her name? I have her on my playlist thing. You know what I'm talking about? The Thames. Yeah, Thames. He talked about the Thames thing. So then Akademiks says, "You heard what I said. Shut up and make some drums. If you backpedal on every single time you speak on something, you speak at the side of your mouth and you get checked." He ain't lying. Yeah, ATL Jacob does too many interviews about stuff like, you ain't that big of a producer. You made some hits, but you ain't like a Pharrell or somebody or a Metro Boomin. Then Akademiks says, "You got amnesia or you just retarded. This is why I ain't a DJ." Because ATL Jacob said, "Why do you have DJ in his name? He doesn't even DJ." And then he called him a fat boy, right? So he says, "You got amnesia. Why you ain't ask why ain't a DJ when you traveled 1,000 miles from Atlanta to Jersey to sit down in front of me like a little boy interviewing for a job, gossiping about Future?" And then ATL Jacob says, "All right, I'll pull up in Atlanta." And Akademiks says, "Oh, you a gangster now? I'm finally terrified." Yeah, because ATL Jacob is not a gangster. Okay, ain't nobody scared of ATL Jacob. Mr. Chime Time is a big food reviewer. He says, "Atlanta, here's the deal. There's no good food in Atlanta, Georgia, period." There is. It's just that the ones that are publicized aren't good. Okay, and he's probably getting recommended a lot of bad stuff. It's not the best city to eat in. There's a lot of overhyped places, though. Like, I think he went to, I'm not even going to name the names because some people get in their feelings. But he says, "The food is trash. Is there any personal chefs in Atlanta that can cook?" Safari vlogs his experience attending Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2 tour. Yeah, that was lame. Safari's the lamest person ever, bro. Like, seriously. Scarface reveals that he had open heart surgery. It could have gone either way. And, obviously he came out all good, so that's good. Lord Jamar talks about Diddy and says that he was fired from Uptown Records before he started Bad Boy because of his sexual preference. He got caught in... I heard this story, too, that he got caught in a weird position with another man in his office and got fired and was forced to start Bad Boy Records on his own. That could be true. Who knows? The Game is very close to losing his house. Priscilla Rain, the one that got a judgment against him for $7 million, he failed to show up to court again to keep his Calabasas home, and was scheduled for October 7th in Los Angeles. It was going to allow him to share why he feels this property should not be sold off. And this was all by a suit by this girl who says on the She's Got Game VH1 reality show, she filed a suit against him for battery. $7 million. I can't believe she won that much money and he can't turn it over. Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to sell his house. All right, we'll see. I'll keep you up to date on that. Meg Thee Stallion, what is she? We'll get to that Meg Thee Stallion thing later. Ray J says asses were being taken in ways that nobody can explain as he talks about Diddy controversy in his new show, Reality Check. Ray J, I think you should stay away from this subject, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. You got a lot of weird stuff in your past, too. I don't know. Florida prosecutors are seeking the death penalty for all suspects in Julio Foolio's murder except for the female, Alicia Andrews, who probably broke a deal and linked everything together for the prosecution. So, yeah, these guys are going down. It's a wrap. Bobby Shmurda shows love to top 5. And Lisa Marie Presley memoir reveals Michael Jackson was still a virgin at 35 when they dated. Yeah, maybe he wanted her to think that. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace. Jordan Tower. New.